So as you can see from here, I already have a pile of books I'm gonna show you because today I'm gonna do a tag. Thank you, The Reading Witch, for tagging me, and the original video will be linked down below as well. If you want to do this tag, wolves, consider yourself tagged. And now let's move on. Hello wolves, what's up? Hope you're good. So today we're here for the Pandora tag. So let's start with the first question. Also, a little disclaimer here, but I might mispronounce all the names there because I learned them with the French accent, and yeah, I'm sorry in advance. Prometheus, Stealing Fire from the Gods. So a book with people stealing something or some kind of heist. I'm gonna be pretty basic because when you say heist, I think of Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. So that book is gorgeous inside and outside, so yeah. But also, if you're looking for something that's less basic of me, I would say this one, The Gilded Wolves. I didn't enjoy that one as much as I thought I would, but it has a heist in it. Pandora, sent to the humans as revenge for stealing fire. A good revenge plot. And for that, I picked Ash Princess. I don't think it is the best revenge plot out there, but I feel like the overall series, all the 3 books were 3 stars for me, but I will still recommend that series. And the revenge in it is not from only one character, so that's what I liked about that book. So yeah, and the covers are all gorgeous. Pandora is the first female human. Creation story, creation of a being, creation of a piece of art, etc. For that, obviously, I'm gonna pick Middle Game by Shannon Maguire because the 2 main characters were actually created and they were part of some kind of experience. They're not the only ones, and yeah, one of my favorite books, if not my favorite book. Yeah. Pandora of Gifted, so a book you were gifted. So for that, I'm gonna pick 2 books actually. One that I got from Ola, I will link her Instagram down below, and this is Fears, Fairy Tales, Another Story to Steer Your Soul by Nikita Gill. I cannot wait to read that one. She shared with me a quote from it with wolves, and that just resonated with me in so many ways, so I really cannot wait to read that one. It is special to Ola, so which makes it even more special for me. And look at this book, it looks like gorgeous. So thank you Ola again so much. Then we have The Little Blackfish by Samat Behangi and Farshid Mesgali. Sorry for the pronunciations, but it was gifted to me by Dena over at Poraline, and it is also a special book for her. She said that it will help in dark days. I'm waiting for that day when I'm just done with everything, I cannot deal with anything anymore or whatever, to read that one, to actually have like that little light to bring me back or whatever. So it is special to her, it is special to me. Thank you Dena again. Told you so, a book in which a warning was not listened to, was not like, nobody cared about that warning or whatever. I don't know if it counts, but I'm gonna pick Blood Hair by Emily Wenzel. It is an Anastasia retelling, so if you know me, you know I love anything related to Anastasia, the Romanov, etc. I really didn't like that one, so I was super sad. The main character is like, yeah, I'm the strongest, I'm the best and whatever. She's actually quite the opposite. She's just saying but not showing. That really annoyed me, and she did some stuff that were completely stupid, and someone was like, no, don't do that, this is stupid, whatever. She didn't listen to them, so I will take that as a warning. And yeah, I was really disappointed by this book, and I'm still sad. Books should have actually been a jar. A book that turned out different than expected. For that, I'm gonna pick The Binding by Bridget Collins. I really enjoyed the first part of the book, the second part of the book less. It's not that it was bad or whatever. The first part was actually focusing on the fantasy side of the book with the book binders, etc., and all the secrecy behind it and the good and the bad and whatever. And then the second part of the book was focusing on some romance, LGBTQIA+, so I really appreciate that, but it's not what I wanted from the story, so it was unexpected, and I'm not a romantic kind of person, so that took away the part that I was enjoying from the book. But it's not a bad book at all, the writing style is amazing, so yeah. Opening the box set loose a lot of bad things in the world. So a character that caused a lot of problems without wanting it. And for that, I'm gonna go with Nobody from The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. Yeah, Neil Gaiman is one of my all-time favorite authors as well. So this is a middle grade, and if you want that character, Nobody Owens is like going things that a kid is not supposed to, but he's learning from it. So he makes mistakes, but he's learning. And I feel like this book is full of little concepts or lessons for kids, so I think it fits that prompt. I hope so. Only thing remaining was hope. A heartbreaking book with silver lining or heartwarming part. For that, I picked The Wolf Rider by Catherine Rundell. I cried, but it has so many messages in it: family, friends, and hope, and fighting for things, etc, etc. I really loved it. It's a middle grade. It has wolves in it, a wolf rider, and I just love the story. It's set in Russia, and if you want, all the rich people have wolves at home, but at one point they're gonna get like annoyed by them because they're gonna do some stuff they were not supposed to, and actually the wolves and the ducks, but whatever. So she's a wolf rider, meaning she's gonna take care of those wolves and try to readapt them to the wild, and it's just heartbreaking, but I loved it. Myth explaining the existence of evil in the world. A book that centers around battling a great evil. I hope it's gonna fit that prompt because this is my own interpretation of great evil, but I want to pick A Natural History of Dragons, a memoir by Lady in Thread by Mary Brennan. Why? Because the main character is a feminist and she wants to do things that only men are allowed to. And I feel like the big evil here are men, or like the society, the patriarchy, etc, etc. So that's my own interpretation of it, so I hope it works. All she wants to do is to become a naturalist and study dragons, but she's a girl, so she's not supposed to want to do that. So yeah. So that's it for the tag. If you want to do it, consider yourself tagged, and tag me when you upload it so I can watch it. But yeah, wolves, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack. Talk to me in the comment section down below as usual. And until next time, take care, wolves. Bye.